Hey there, this is Kimberly Steele. I am coming to you live from Aurora. I think it's about maybe 35 degrees here Fahrenheit. It's cold, so I'm a little chilly today, so I'm kind of bundled up. I'm going to sing some Orphic hymns for you, and if you missed me last week, there's good reason. That's because I didn't actually do the Orphic hymns last week. I was ill, and I didn't feel well, so I didn't want to test my voice too much. I had a major frog in the throat that I could have sang through, admittedly, but I felt like, nah, it's just not a good idea. So unfortunately, I skipped it last week. So I hope everyone wasn't mad or anything. So I am going to sing today the Orphic hymn 2. I'm going to start with Helios. Let me see if I can find him. He's in here somewhere. Which is the Orphic hymn to the sun, because Helios is the sun. It's also where we get the word helium from. All right, and so this is the Orphic hymn to Helios. And I accidentally dropped my poor guitar, so if it goes out of tune, that would be why. All right. Hear, golden Titan, whose eternal light with broad survey illumines all the sky, self-born, unwearied in diffusing light, and to the eyes all mirror of delight, Lord of the seasons with that fiery car, and leaping coursers beaming light from far, with thy right hand the source of morning light, and with thy left the father of the night, agile and vigorous, venerable sun, fiery and bright around the heavens you run, foe to the wicked but the good man's guide, o'er all his steps propitious you preside, with various found in gold and large is thine, to fill the world with harmony divine, Father of ages, guide of prosperous steeds, the world's commander, born by lucid steeds, mortal Zeus, all searching, bearing light, all jewel and warm, every fiery bright, bearer of fruit, almighty Lord of years, agile and warm, whom every power reveres, great eye of nature and the starry skies, doomed with immortal flames to set and rise, dispensing justice, lover of the stream, the world's great despot, over all supreme, faithful defender and the eye of right, of seeds the ruler and the life of light, with bounding whip for fiery steeds you guide, when in the car of day you glorious ride, propitious on these mystic labors shine, and bless thy suppliance with the life divine. Thank you so much. That was the Orphic hymn to Helios, and it's good to see you, Fagin. It's great to see you. All right, if you have a request for one, let me know. I think, Fagin, you are very familiar with the ones I've got done as studio recordings by now. Hopefully you have downloaded the studio recordings of them at queeniemusic.bandcamp. They're there for free. And they're very, they're as good quality as they can possibly be. So that's nice that Bandcamp allows a good quality download. All right. So how about the Orphic hymn to Hera? This one has been recently released, as you guys know, as a studio recording on YouTube here. Jove's blessed queen. Throned in the bosom of cerulean air, the realm of mortals is thy constant care. The cooling gales alone thy power inspires, which nourish all alive, which every life desires. Mother of clouds and winds, from me alone, producing all manner of things, mortal life is known. All nature share thy temperament divine, and universal sway alone is thine. With founding blast of wind, the swelling sea, and rolling rivers roar when shook by thee. Come, blessed goddess famed, famed almighty queen, with aspect kind, rejoicing, rejoicing and serene. Come, blessed goddess famed, famed almighty queen, with aspect kind, rejoicing, rejoicing and serene. All right, thank you so much. That was the Orphic hymn to Hera. Praise Hera. I thank you so much, Nona. I've recently, as I said, released a studio recording of that one that is now on YouTube, so you can also get it at Bandcamp. Yeah, and it's great to see you too. I've had a busy week, and I didn't do the Orphic hymns last week. The show, I did not do it because I was, as you can hear, I'm still a bit stuffed up. I had the whatever flu is going around. I had a very light version of it, but it's definitely going around. So at any rate, I am going to do the request, TCB requests Aries. And you know, I rarely sing him live because nobody usually wants to hear him. But I like his song, I do. So I'm going to do, I call him Mars just because it works out better in this particular arrangement to call him Mars, because it rhymes. If I ever, I would like it to actually just be to Aries, because I prefer to use the Greek rather than the Romanized ones, but whatever. It requires a D-tune. And hopefully I hope I can sing this slow today. Usually when you have if any of my singers out there, if you ever have a flu, the aftermath of a flu is great for your low notes. It's terrible for highs, but it's great for lows. So this is the Orphic hymn to Aries for TCB. Magnanimous, unconquered, boisterous Mars, in darts rejoicing in bloody wars, fierce and untamed, whose mighty power can make the strongest walls from their foundation shake. Mortal destroying king, defiled with gore, pleased with war's dreadful tumultuous roar. The human blood and swords and spears delight, and the dire ruin of mad savage fight. Stay furious contests and avenging strife, whose works with woe embitter human life. To lovely Venus and to Bacchus yield, to Ceres give the weapons of the field. Encourage peace, to gentle works incline, and give abundance with benignant mind. That was the Orphic hymn to Ares, and yeah, so TCB and others, let me know what you thought of that one. I tried to make it, I think it would be better actually sung by a man, and I think at some point I'm gonna look for a male singer to sing that one for me, and so I'm gonna make it into a collab, because it's a dude song. Thank you so much, TCB. All right, I feel we're in that Aries sort of mood. Oh, and if you could feel the weather today, oh yeah, it's very much, it's like that out there. It's downright Saturnian for a Sunday. So let's I'm gonna do Saturn. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is the Orphic hymn to Saturn, or Kronos. Ethereal Father, mighty Titan here, great fire of gods and men, whom all revere, endured with various counsel, pure and strong, Thank you so much, TCB. Aw, thank you. I'm just reading that. Interesting. You know, I am not up on my transits, and yeah, I've been definitely noticing something going on, that's for sure, and that would explain a lot, wouldn't it? Yes, and I've been singing this one. Actually, I recently memorized this one. Even I really focused on it anyway, and I've noticed it's weird how when I focus on one of the hymns, or when I compose one of them, that I definitely notice all these synchronicities in my life that happen. It's really funny. So at any rate, I want to do Saturn's daughter. I want to do for Nona, one that I actually wrote this one on a live stream, which was so weird. I mean, sometimes I'll try to improvise on the live streams, and I was just having an improvisation day, and I don't know, this one jumped in. This one is the Orphic hymn to Hestia. I'm you can hear the cold. I'm a little bit out of breath. Whatever. I know you don't care about those problems of mine. I'm gonna shut up. But so I'm gonna just try to get my breath. Maybe sit better because I always sit very badly. Okay. All right. Orphic hymn to Hestia. Daughter of Saturn, venerable dame, the seed containing of unwearied flame, the sacred rites, ministers are thine, mystics much blessed, holy and divine. Place, strong and stable, basis of the mortal race, eternal, much formed, ever florid queen, laughing and blessed, and of splendid mien. Observe these rites, for each just desire, and bless your home, needful good inspire, and bless your home, needful good inspire. Thank you. That was the Orphic hymn to Hestia, and it's really, isn't that sweet that you remember that, Nona? That's awesome. It was a couple years ago, I think. I felt like Hestia might be a couple years old now. Well, Hestia is not a couple years old, just like, but the Hestia song that I made is a couple years old. I believe that these Orphic hymns used to be songs. I think they were. I mean, I bet you probably back in ancient Greece, they probably had contests or something, like songwriting contests for the Orphic hymns. We need to reinstitute those, right? Okay, I'm gonna do, because I have the low range today, better than the high range, I'm gonna do Hades or Pluto. Pluto magnanimous, who whose realms profound are fixed beneath the firm and solid ground, in Tartarian plains remote from fight, and wrapped forever in the depths of night. Terrestrial Jove, thy sacred ear incline, please accept thy mystic's hymn divine. Earth's keys to thee, illustrious king, belong, secret gates unlocking deep and strong. Tis thine abundant annual fruits to bear, for needy mortals are in thy constant care. To thee, great King of furnaces, assigned the seed of gods and basis of mankind. Thy throne is fixed in Hades' dismal plains, distant, unknown to rest, where darkness reigns, where destitute of breath pale spectres dwell. In endless, dire, inexorable hell, and in dread Acheron, whose depths obscure earth's stable roots eternally secure. Almighty daemon, whose decision dread the future fate determines of the dead. With captive Serpine through grassy plains, drawn in a four-yoke car with loosened reins, wrapped o'er the deep, impelled by love, you flew, till losing a city rose to view. There in a wondrous cave, obscure and deep, the sacred maid, secure from search you keep, the cave of Athos, whose wide gates display entrance to the kingdom's void of day. Of unapparent works thou art alone, the dispensator, visible and known. O power all-ruling, O holy honored light, these sacred poets and their hymns delight. Propitious to my mystic works incline, rejoicing come, holy rites are thine. Thank you. And that goes, it certainly goes out with a prayer for you if you need Hades' help with anything. And I know it's kind of weird to think of getting help from Hades on something, but sometimes I feel that there's a lot of people that they want to frame the deities as, good and evil, as if they're a binary, and they're not a binary. All right. At least I don't interpret them that way. Let me do a one to Demeter. I'm going to do the, I'm going to do the Cerealian Demeter one. Cerealian queen of celebrated name, from whom both men and gods immortal came, who losing us valley, bounce relief, discovering Sabine, thy daughter pure, in dread of the news, dismal and obscure, a sacred youth, while through the world you stray, Bacchus attending, leader of the way, the holy marriage of terrestrial Jove, relating while oppressed with grief you roar, come march and vote, and to these rites inclined, thy mystics suppliant, blessed with favoring mind. All right, so that was the Orphic hymn to Sterling Demeter. And Fernando, yeah, did you just tune in? I just finished the Orphic hymn to Hades/Pluto, but I can certainly play it again for you at the end of the show. I will be happy to do that. If you want to wait, I'm fine to do that. And all right, so you just let me know. Okay, I'm gonna do the Orphic hymn to Aphrodite. I recently wrote an essay at my Dreamwidth blog, kimberlysteele.dreamwidth, W-I-D-T-H, width.org, about the pursuit of pleasing Aphrodite, meaning how I believe that one might try and please Aphrodite. All right, so I'm gonna do something a little weird today. I'm gonna actually play an accompaniment on this, and I hope it works out. Let's see. Oh boy, I'm gonna use my phone through an amplifier with a backing track that I recorded myself. Yeah, and so wish me luck on this one, because I don't know. I think I'll be okay. We'll find out. Oh, okay. Okay, it's a little hard to hear, sorry. Crafted from whom necessity first came, producing nightly all connecting dame. 'Tis thine the world with harmony to join, for all things spring from thee, your power divine. The triple fates are ruled by thy decree, all productions you like to thee. Whatever the heavens encircling all contain, earth fruit producing and the stormy main, the sway converses and obeys that not, awful attendant of the Brahmo god, goddess of marriage charming to the sight, mother of love's and banqueting's delight, source of persuasion, secret favoring queen, illustrious, born a parent and unseen, spousal of Burkle and the men inclined, the big, most decide life-giving kind, great scepter, bearer of the gods, 'tis thine, mortals and necessary bands to join, and every tribe of savage monsters dire, ancient plains thou car to guide fashion of gold, and near its sacred blood, fertile and bound, fix thy blessed abode. O Eve, rejoicing in the ashes shores, neither see what foaming billows roars, the circling choirs of mortals thy delight, beautiful lips with thy cerulean bright, pleased by dusty banks renowned of old, to drive thy rapid to your car of gold, or if in Cyprus with thy mother fair, where married women praise thee every year, beautiful virgins in the chorus join, Adonis pure to sing thee divine. Come all attracted to my prayer incline, for thee I call with holy reverence mind. Thank you so much. All right, thank you. I wonder what you thought of that. That I played with. Were you able to hear my vocal on that? I hope so. I know that was a little bit weird to do the Orphic hymn to Aphrodite with my own backing track. But let me know if you thought it was good or bad. All right. Okay. I am going to sing. Let me think. The Orphic hymn to Adonis. All right. So this is Adonis. This one is also not available yet as a studio recording. If you have requests, let me know. Much named and best of demons, hear my prayer. The desert loving, decked with tender hair, joy to diffuse by all desire is thine, much formed beauteous ailment divine, female and male, all charming to the sight, Adonis ever flourishing and bright, had stated periods doomed to set and rise, with splendid lamp the glory of the skies, to horn and lovely, reverenced with tears, of beauteous form adorned with copious hairs, rejoicing in the chase, all graceful power, sweet plant of Aphrodite, love's delightful flower, descended from the secret bed of day, of a lovely head in fertile Proserpine. 'Tis yours to think in Tartarus profound, and shine again in heaven's illustrious round, with beauteous temple, Lord, restored to sight. Come with earth's roots and in these flames delight. Thank you. All right, I would like to do one more, unless you have requests. Apollo, of course, and so Apollo is obviously the solar god, and that means hopefully your Sunday and your whole week will be blessed. Okay. Yeah, because I'm gonna do this one, any requests you have, and then I'm gonna call it quits, because my voice is I'm sure you can hear it. It's a little bit on the iffy side. Today I sang at the local cafe, but I didn't solo. I just sang backups. It was no big deal. With my fantastic student. She's amazing. Her name is Miriam, and she really did great on that open mic. She did a wonderful job. But I could have stayed and sang. I was like, oh my gosh, that's gonna push it too much. I think by next week I'll be completely fine. No vocal fry. You hear the vocal fry? It's that sound. So, for Christmas, my husband bought me a mandolin. So I've named him Mando. I named him after the Star Wars character. So he's Mando Calrissian. I think that's it was Lando Calrissian. So he is Mando Calrissian. And I've been working on it, and I've been actually practicing Orphic hymns. I'm nowhere near ready to play you guys an Orphic hymn on the mandolin, but I'm working on it. Could take a while. All right, so anyway, this is Apollo. Come propitious to my prayer, illustrious Papamafian tribes revere. Slayer of titties, god of health, Lycorian Phoebus, fruitful source of wealth. Spermatic golden light of a field from thee receives his constant rich fertility. Titanic ruling, Smithian I sing, Python destroying hallowed, Delphine king, rural light bearer, and the muse's head. Noble and lovely, armed with arrows dread, Baha running back in twofold and divine, Baha diffused, and coastal lake is thine. O Delian king, whose light producing eye views all within and all beneath the sky, whose locks are gold, whose oracles are sure, whose home is good, reveals some precepts pure. Hear me entreating for the humankind, hear and be present and benignant mind. For thou surveyest this boundless ether all, and every part this terrestrial ball abundant and blessed, that piercing sight stands beneath the gloomy silent night. Beyond the darkness starry-eyed, profound the stable roots depicts by thee are found. The world's wide bounds all flourishing are thine, thyself source and the end divine. 'Tis thine all nature's music to inspire, very sounding harmonizing lyre. Now the last string thou taught to sweet accord, find the warbling now the highest chord. The immortal golden line now touched by thee receives adoring melody. Nature strives to be the different so, changing seasons from thy music flow, hence mixed by thee equal parts advance the summer and winter in alternate dance. This claims the highest and that the lowest string, Dorian measure tunes the lovely spring, hence by mankind pattern royal to ornate, bidding whistling winds through Syring's fame. Since to thy care the fierce seals consign, which stamps the world, forms of every kind. He blessed power in these rites rejoice, and save thy mystics with suppliant voice. Thank you. Okay, everybody, I'm going to fortunately call it quits for today with the singing. It's my getting over a thing. And I tell all my singing students, when you're getting over a thing, you can still sing. It's not that you can't. It's just that it takes its toll a lot faster than it would if you were just singing on a any normal given day. All right, so I enjoyed so much playing for you. I hope you will have a wonderful week, and I hope I will see you next week. And I definitely please pray for me to get rid of my thing and to be back at it. Yeah, back to the grindstone next week. All right, take it easy, and thank you. Bye-bye.